going on, everybody? This is Kyle Ploof for anyhiphop.com, and I'm standing here with Tretch, Vinrock, and KG, the three legendary members of the group Naughty by Nature. What's going on, guys?
What's hoodie with you?
Good. Tell us a little bit about why we're here tonight, what the celebration is for.
20 years of hip-hop Hooray, man. We've been putting it down for 20-plus years. But, you know, Hip-Hop Hooray was our first single off our second album, 1983. And it's 20 years later, and we're celebrating it tonight.
Right. So what's that like for you guys? 20 years, been around for longer than 20 years. Did you ever expect 23 years ago, however long you guys started, like just being here tonight, like did you ever expect to be together still?
Nah, man, it's like it's a long road, but you know we paid our dues. So when you pay your dues, you got to be up there in the whole echelon, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, man. You know, the music, man, it's all about the people, you know, and we were blessed to make music that touch people that, you know, 22 years later, they still consider relevant or still consider it important in their lives. So It's a milestone, man, and we're here to rock it.
So, like, does it trip you out? Because you guys have fans that are 40, 50 years old that are huge Naughty by Nature fans, but then you got people like me who grew up as a kid listening to you guys. Like, do you think that's the secret to success and the staying power that you guys have had?
It's a lovely thing. We did Tokyo Billboard Live, and it was actually 60-year-old to 6-year-old in there, honestly, singing word for word, and it's, like, undescribable. When you see that type of thing, you like, you know what, this is a whole different level of taking it there.
Right.
And plus, you know, throughout the years, you know, people have heard the records, you know, growing up, but actually have never seen us live. Right. And probably, you know, they're wondering what they're like, you know, you know, and they might not necessarily be checking for you, but when we come through, they'll be like, all right, they're coming to town. Yeah. I know the records, you know, and I know of the songs, but I don't necessarily, I'm not really a fan. But they're like, all right, I ain't doing nothing tonight. Let me go check them out. And a lot of times they come out and check us out, and they end up leaving a fan after seeing us live. And we ask, actually, when we do our shows, we ask a lot of the crowd, how many people is your first time seeing us perform? And it'd be a big amount of people out there that's, you know, their first time actually seeing us.
Right, that's crazy.
Yep.
So what's it like for you guys? Like, when you guys started, you were kids, like you were babies growing up.
Yeah, I'm still.
You still are?
Yeah, you already know it.
But, like, for me, I started doing stand-up when I was 19. Like, I had trouble getting into venues and stuff like that. Did you guys ever have any stories? Like, you guys were with Queen Latifah and Tupac and stuff like that. You guys were all so young and successful. Did you ever have problems, like, being able to drink underage or, like, get into venues or anything like that?
Well, we were really right around the right age when we were rolling with La and everything else, so we didn't have to worry about it, and we was doing straight, you know, the tours and stuff. So it wasn't like we was going in the club, they was checking our ID at it. If we was part of the team working and on stage, it was like we was up in there, so we was doing it.
We did all our underage drinking on the block, so by the time we got off the block, we were legal enough to party in clubs.
Nice. So, Tretch, we actually saw an Onyx DVD that had you and Biggie and Onyx all together and doing a recording session. What was that like, and can we ever expect to hear that song released at some point?
I don't know. I mean, it's been a lot of sessions with a lot of artists. You know, it's in archives somewhere. You always hope it pop out because, like I said, we used to just be bouncing studio to studio back then, everybody. So everybody crossed in the 90s, everybody was rolling. You know what I mean? And was on different tours and crossed up, so everybody was doing work. There's a lot of songs out there.
Right. So we actually just saw, too, that Ice-T released a documentary where he interviewed a whole bunch of rappers. Marshall Mathers actually said you were one of his top guys that he listened to, and they were talking about how crazy your style is to replicate and how big of fans. Like, you actually impacted Eminem so much, you made him quit rapping for 3 months. Like, how crazy is that to hear?
Oh, man, it's just, I give salute to him, you know, because I love lyricists, I love spitters. So just to hear one of the greatest spitters out there now doing it, it's like it's an honor. It let me know I was doing what I need to be doing.
Right.
You know?
Like, growing up, you guys are in the hip-hop. Like, was peer respect ever something that you guys strove for? Did you guys even care if you got respect to your peers and other rappers in the game?
No, we had to get respect. I mean, we'll find you. Like, we wasn't playing like that old, I'll do this, that, and the other to you. We'll squash that real quick. We ain't playing that type. A good song, it's all good music. We ain't never had to diss nobody to get to another level or plateau or nothing. So we expect the same respect in return. Right. You know, whether we are hottest or at our coldest, we not just going to say, you know what, let's go diss somebody and blow up and let's start some type of friction and get some shine back. We don't go like that. Right. We about making heat rocks. No doubt.
So as three guys from New Jersey, what was it like being the first hip-hop group ever to perform at our hometown's Fenway Park?
Whoa. Yo, did you see? It was like a monsoon out there. Nobody moved. Everybody stayed out there in the rain and just was rocking like it was 90 degrees out there and the sun was out. It was straight, the party went on. Yeah. Went on. Shout out the new kids on the block and all our blockhead family. You know.
That's what I wanted to ask. Is like, what's your relationship like with New Kids, and how did that appearance even come about?
Donnie Wahlberg, that's our homie. You know, yup, he reached out to Tretch and wanted to bring us over when they were actually putting everything together, and they kicked it off over at Radio City Music Hall. He had us come out, and from there, you know, everything just grew. That's awesome. Yeah, but Donnie's our homie.
That's awesome, man. So how much OPP have you guys gotten that you decided you needed to make the anthem about other people's pussy?
Oh, my goodness. Speak on turn. Speak on turn. Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy. We handle our thing. We weren't no slouches.
Big brother Mike Tyson said never incriminate yourself.
Okay, let me just ask you, how many dudes you think have gotten their ass kicked for following the lyrics of that song?
Check it out. I know some people that say, yo, my daughter or son was made off of your music. I'm telling you. They got that story got me some kids down the line.
That's hilarious. So you guys have had pretty much everything an artist can ask for. Like, you've had major movies, you had a Grammy, you guys have had platinum records, gold records. What motivates you now, and what can we expect from you guys next?
Just the new wave in the game. You know what I mean? You always want to get out there and be able to let them know that you can still hang with the toughest. You know, you still out there. So touring worldwide and letting them know once they see the shows and everything else, if it was any question, do they still got what it takes?
on top of the fact, all of these viral tools right now, you know, we were always on independent labels like Tommy Boy Records and all of that. Right now, we're solely independent. And to be able to use all of these viral tools, social media tools, man, you can literally press your own buttons, set up your own tours, pack out your own places, man. So the power's in your hand more than ever now. That's what keeps me most inspired.
Nice. Something different for you that motivates you now? Specific? No.
Everything what's going on, you know, the new cast that's out there, all these new, you know, producers, DJs, everything, all of the new music, the new beats that's going on out there keeps me motivated, man. Like he said, technology more than anything to stand ahead of the curve.
Awesome. So where can people find you online if you guys are doing social media now? Where can people find you?
Twitter at Trigger Tretch, Instagram Anthony Chris, that's CRISS, and the new mixtape tribalchurch.com. Yeah, they know. They better bring they yelling boots and they jumping jackets because it's going down.
One more thing too. Also too, man, just look out for the dates, man. If we coming into your town, make sure you come check us out. And you can also go to Tunesy.com and check us out, man. You might get that backstage experience or something special that you never done with another artist before. You can get that up close in person with Naughty by Nature. So check us out.
Awesome. It's been an honor talking to you guys. Thank you guys very much. Thanks.
Bean.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Naughty by Nature. I'm Vim Rock.
Yes. What up? This KG.
Yeah, and this Trigger Tretch in the building, and we doing it right here. AnyHipHop.com.